See, one is only saying, Uma Shankar, you said Deshpande, so Deshpande कौन होते हैं, क्या होते हैं? तुम कहाँ के रहने वाले हो? तुम भागलपुर के ही रहने वाले हो? और बहुत चौथ इकट्ठा हो गया है। अगली बार जब मिलोगे तो बैग भर के लाना। The other thing is, very simply, I was just reading a book and in fact, I'm writing another paper on Shivaji, which I have to present in the Pune University. They have called me. I don't know why. They have called me because the government of Maharashtra wants the Pune University to have a seminar, as the government said. They haven't done a good seminar on Shivaji, Veer Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Now you have to add Veer also, otherwise you'll be, some things might happen to you. So, on him and on Ahilya Bai Holkar. अब ये 2 दिन का वो सेमिनार 31 तारीख और 1 तारीख को कर रहे हैं पुणे यूनिवर्सिटी में. So they said, you please present a paper on Shivaji because you have written Govind Pansari's, introduction to Govind Pansari's book, and this book also carries a paper on that. So I was talking to Shraddha Kumbhojkar, who is the HOD of Pune University. He's a good friend of mine. And then I said, let me use Agnya Patra, which is a 18th century, early 18th century document on, it's a very prescriptive text on Maratha polity, which was written by Bavdekar, Ramchandra. He's the last surviving member of Shivaji's Ashtapradhan. But then the problem, as Prabhu raised, the authenticity of the Agnya Patra itself is in doubt. Several scholars have doubted the writership of the text. Nobody actually knows, because the earlier copies are not to be found. Nobody knows where the original copy is. So the copies began to circulate somewhere in the 19th century. So we don't know. Basically, we don't have, in the Vishwadastar also you don't have an original copy of the Agnya Patra. But then if one were to go there and say, look, the Agnya Patra itself is of dubious origin, they will be trouble. So we have devised a method of guerrilla warfare following Shivaji. I am going to use Agnya Patra to arrive at certain conclusions with which the government of Maharashtra will be very happy. That is to buttress the point, because he says those things. And we can use that source along with other sources which are more authentic to obviously, to peel away the layers and so on and so forth. So we have to soldier on somehow, in these extenuating circumstances, and somehow I don't seem to share the optimism of my colleague here. We always have this debate about, he thinks that in future things might change. I think that that future is very far away when things might change. Till then, we have no other choice but to continue with our convictions, write to the best of our ability, use simple language, and convey our writings, even on social media, which is very important. Lots of people read those things also. Write books, write more books, easy to read books on local issues, local histories, smaller histories, and use the primary sources with the micro-historical method. That's all we are left with. Thank you very much.